Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warcraft Shadowlands. This is our leveling playthrough. In flight here, a couple of things. I did work on some of the side quests in this zone. That's why we're almost level 54 and a half. And you learn a little bit about the zone, about some of the creatures in the zone. We learn a little bit about the automatons. The really important thing we learn from a lore or story perspective is that we did a quest chain where we learned that long ago the Void Realm launched an attack against the Shadowlands, and against Bastion specifically. And there was a Paragon of Courage at the time named Agatha, or Agthea rather, and she sacrificed herself to beat off the Void Lords and stop the Void incursion on Bastion. And that was really the most heavy plot or story element that I came across while working on the side quest here. And it's really the one thing that might be pertinent for the future because it establishes that other realms and the denizens of other realms can actually get into the Shadowlands. So the Shadowlands is not some cloistered place that's locked away from other realms of existence. Other entities like the Void Lords can get here and breach it, and they try to attack and destroy the way they might a mortal plane like Azeroth. So I thought that might be important to know as we progress forward here. We're checking these wards.
Peculiar. The Ward of Purity is disabled. This is surely what allowed the Forsworn to invade in such force.
Well, who would be going around disabling the wards? Or do they not have enough anima?
Good. The Temple of Loyalty's ward is active. The Kyrian, meditating on their duty to Bastion and the Archon, are safe. Humility's ward stands strong.
There we go, that took a couple
However,
of clicks.
Perhaps it would do the Forsworn service to relearn the lessons taught there.
The past memories of all Kyrian are stored at the Temple of Wisdom. I am quite relieved to see its ward holding. The Ward of Courage holds. That is quite the relief.
Oh crap. And there's Uther.
Fools! The Forsworn will triumph over the Archon!
Quickly! We must alert the pole mark!
So wait, Uther just flies over in typical villain fashion and like announces his villainous plan? I don't know about that. Seems a little bit weird just to do a flyby and announce that one thing to everybody and then fly off.
By the Archon's grace.
It seems the Forsworn are in our very midst, even in the spires. We must send aid to the Temple of Courage post-haste. The Temple of Courage must not fall. All Kyrian learn to fight in its hallowed halls, not only to protect Bastion, but to ensure their own safety when retrieving souls from across the Veil.
Cassius will provide you with a Larian. Go, quickly!
Yes, Polemarch. Archon watch over us all.
Our fates converge, as it must be.
The Forsworn who destroyed the ward. He was the one from Lasonia's memories.
It seemed that their pact with the Maw was kept secret from him. I wonder, are the other Forsworn also unaware of it?
ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
Well, I'm not sure, but... Yeah, it seems like Maldraxxus has attacked without warning. Don't know why they're doing that. Maybe we'll find out. Didn't think the Covenants were at war with each other. Not quite the army I hoped would come, but I welcome your blade by my side. In a fair fight, our warriors could stand against countless swarms of these Maldraxxi. This was no fair fight, outsider. They came without warning, without cause. We were caught unprepared. They must not be allowed to encroach any further. This stops here.
By Xandria's spear. My life for the Paragon.
You betray your ancient oath to Maldraxxus, Lich! Justice will be done!
I need a target.
I betrayed nothing. My master bids that Bastion be destroyed, and the Kyrian corpse is harvested for our armies.
Alright, well, no one else seems to be attacking. Oh, we have one guy over here that's just kind of hanging on.
It's too far away.
There we go.
You and your kin shall be the first, but not the last.
Sacrilege! Mortal, push forward and secure the temple!
You speak to the hand.
Friends, I bring aid!
You have my attention.
Prepare for combat.
We will show these Maldraxxi insurgents the price for their betrayal. The northern grounds have been taken by the House of Constructs, home to Maldraxxus's most resilient warriors. They have earned no mercy this day, and we will give them none. We will carve through them side by side until this sacred ground is cleansed.
Keep your wits about you. Our enemy has no honor.
Oh, good questions only.
I can rebuild this Colossus's core system, but a few things are beyond repair. Thankfully, there were enough Centurions present here. I believe we can improvise. Replacements are in order. I require an anima conflux to charge its systems, some eternity plating to protect its core, and an arcanic resonator to make it go boom.
Your conduct is unacceptable.
The sooner you find those parts, the sooner this Colossus can help clear their flyers. Your defeat.
Some of our brethren are still alive in there. While many were lost in the initial assault, they seem keen on taking any surviving prisoners. I know not what they intend, but given their mastery of corpses, we must assume the worst.
Save every Kyrian that you can!
I fought to the end.
Prepare to lose!
I will end you. Not.
I have sealed off a portion of their anima, and will heal your wounds if you approach it.
I'm wondering if they're just going to keep spawning out of this gateway if I stand here and fight at it. Doesn't seem like we're making much progress here.
I need to get closer.
You're my way up the ladder!
out of range. It's too far away.
For eternal glory.
Anima powers all things in Bastion, even the mighty Colossi. This will help it retain its charge.
My
I don't
legend
have a target.
begins.
And we need to also be freeing some prisoners here as we go.
Glorious battle!
I'm out of range.
Over here! Quickly!
Yep, 1 second. We have prisoners to free. Please wait.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
So it's interesting that when they attacked, they dropped something on the ground that resembles the Blight, basically.
Thank the Archon you arrived in time.
Now Thor is truly powerful if his magic penetrated this plating. He will not go down easily.
For eternal glory.
I need a target.
I am broken. You are in over your head.
This is one of Mechanicos' finest creations. It channels anima directly into blasts of energy.
Break you to pieces! Not done yet.
You speak to the hand.
The war goes on.
Do you have need of my blade?
What marvels exist on your world?
This anima conflux is completely drained of anima, just a heavy hunk of metal. Not your fault, of course, not at all, but we need to charge it. The Maldraxi have extractors, big green crystals, can't miss them. They're using it to drain anima from fallen Kyrian. Very bad. We can use them to charge the conflux, then our Colossus here will be functional again.
You have my attention.
The House of Rituals occupies the southern half of the temple. Unlike the constructs, their key advantage in battle is their endless army of risen fighters. Thankfully, the Arcanic Resonator we recovered will take care of it. As we carve our way through their forces, blast their corpses with the Resonator, its energy will sunder their souls, preventing them from being raised to fight again.
We shall all meet at the shattered span below once our work is done.
Loud and clear. I will just move the Colossus somehow.
In other words, it'll just be there waiting for us magically, but thank you for addressing it.
Your conduct is unacceptable.
Meet your demise. My
Do not
legend
forget I have
begins.
sheared off a portion of their anima. It will heal your wounds if you
You're my
approach it.
way up the ladder. This one's gonna net me some fame. Time to earn my glory.
I'd love to get a better look at these guys, but our giant Kyrian buddy here tends to get in the way of the enemy models.
My ascension. Too soon.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range.
Your forces are already pushed back. You have lost. You speak to the hand.
The resonator's working at full capacity and our foes are dispatched. Excellent. Are they dispatched? I mean, they still seem to be here. They're at bay at the moment.
Intriguing weapon.
Not fully charged,
May
but
I
close
inspect?
enough. May have to disable a few safety features.
The Colossus needs to finish charging. Buy me time.
You have my attention.
If the Necromancer's blood descends upon us fully before... or brood, rather, descends upon us fully before the Colossus is charged, we will perish. There is no question. We must keep his attention until Mechanicos' work is complete. He believes that the day is already won, that we are pawns to be toyed with. We can use his hubris to our advantage, to buy precious seconds. May it be enough.
You speak to the hand.
Call down your beasts! They will perish just like the rest!
Fool! My army is all around you.
Is that all you have? I expected more!
We are unending. Piece by piece, you will fall.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
It is nearly at full power. Just a bit longer.
That is enough. Bonefang's spawn could use a treat.
You have my attention.
I need to target
Tyrion,
something first.
if you are so bold, fulfill your destiny.
The Colossus is ready. Come, come!
Alright, so we're getting in the Colossus.
Fire when ready!
Of course we have a single button to press. Anima Barrage.
Fire!
I guess we just keep hitting this.
Fire!
Oh,
Now
that's
that
it.
is how you take care of business.
I guess we got
He's
them all.
gone towards the Paragon!
You speak to the hand.
Our only move now is forward.
By Xandria's spear.
I know not what awaits us across the chasm, outsider. By the Archon's grace, I hope that my Paragon yet lives, but I fear the worst. We will face this great unknown together, as we have the rest of Maldraxxus' horrors. To be Kyrian is to follow the path, no matter how dire the circumstances. Whatever happens, know that you have earned my undying respect this day.
You have my attention. My life for the Paragon. The Paragon of Courage was at the heart of the temple when the attack came. If she yet draws breath, we must lend her our aid.
You cannot win this battle, Necromancer! Our courage never falters!
It will take more than courage to save you now.
My Paragon! You do not stand alone!
Ah, just the vessel I require.
For the Archon! For Bastion! What are you doing to me?
Wow, he just took him over and turned him that easily?
Now serve me.
How did he do that?
By destroying our enemies. Yes, Master.
Well, I'm a little bit wary of how quickly he was able to just take that guy over, and it totally turned him against us. Thanatos was with us 1 second, and the next second he was this thing. Doesn't seem to bode well for the Kyrian. If they could be so easily overtaken like this.
Monster! What has driven you to this madness?
You, Kyrian, are complicit in a broken cycle. Bastion is a waste of anima. We
Not while I stand against you.
Then you will be the next to fall.
My Paragon! I failed you.
You will suffer for this, Necromancer.
Come then, if you dare.
Hey, what about us? We can't fly. I guess she just forgot about us.
Upon them. Ensure they do not interfere.
Outsider, we need to get out of here.
At least someone is gonna fly us out of here. Thanks, Apollon.
The Paragon can stand on her own until you gather reinforcements.
Artemide will report to the Archon. We must return to Oribos and inform them of Maldraxxus' treachery.
Alright, so he wants to go to Oribos.
My blade is always ready.
Thanatos is gone, isn't he? Maldraxxus must answer for their crimes against Bastion. There shall be justice. Let us go to Oribos and speak with Talinara, the honored voice. We will tell her what has transpired this day. Tell her that the Kyrian will not stand idle against this aggression. Artemide will inform the Archon. My brothers and sisters will surely prepare for war. That must not come to pass. Alright, we do have a side quest here.
We must travel to Oribos
I'm going
at
to
once.
skip that for now. We're going to focus on the main story.
For retaliation once Artemide delivers word.
And the reason being is...
I will meet you there. Stay safe.
Yeah, sure, you too. We're going to focus on the main story because we are level 54 already. We might get level 55 by the time we finish the main story quest here. Maybe not. We'd be pretty close. But that'll take us into Maldraxxus. You only have to be level 53 to go to Maldraxxus initially, so I think we'll be a little bit ahead of the leveling curve. And then the way that works out is at level 55 you can go to Ardenweald, and then at 57 you can go into Revendreth. So I think we'll be a little bit ahead. I don't think we need to focus too much on side quest right now. There's something I'm going to come back to do. Even if I don't do them in the playthrough, I'm going to eventually do them all for the rep, for the various factions. But for now, I think this allows us to stay focused and keep the plot going, which I really have enjoyed. It's been much easier to follow the narrative thread when we don't have to stop right away and do every side quest as we get it. It was nice to be able to go back today and knock out a bunch of the side quests. And to feel like I could learn a few things. Like I said, we learned about the attack of the Void, and that was really the only lore pertinent thing that came about. And that was a chain of about 4 or 5 quests that we played through. I guess we need to take the teleporter. It's the only way this is going to happen. I've really enjoyed the story so far, and I've really appreciated the pacing of it. And being able to know what is a main story quest and what's a side quest has made a huge difference in how the game feels and how things play out.
You have faced much.
Fly free.
Alright, we'll see you in Oribos.
Trust in the purpose.
This is most dire news. We must not let war ravage this plane and unravel all that we have done.
If someone weren't standing right on top of Bolvar, you'd see
are
him.
masters of warfare. It is true. But they have always used their power to defend the Shadowlands, not attack it. Mortal, you must learn their motives for striking at the Kyrian. Do whatever it takes to stop this conflict before it escalates further. Without the might of Maldraxxus on our side, I fear we have little hope of stopping the Banished One. I speak for the one who is silent.
We will all suffer if Bastion and Maldraxxus fall into war. For some time, the Necrolords have been isolated. You must travel to their realm and seek the truth of their incursion. Though our anima reserves remain low, they will be enough to open a way for you.
The way to Maldraxxus must be opened. Gather Cardelen and see it done.
At once, honored voice.
So I guess this means we're about to wrap up the Bastion campaign, right? If we're going to be going off to Maldraxxus.
Cardelen, a most solemn task has been placed upon us.
Word of the attack spreads quickly. I will join you.
And yeah, I guess we must have completed. I didn't see the achievement pop for that. But yeah, we are into the Blade of the Primus, which is the Maldraxxus campaign.
I hope this endeavor is successful. There is still little anima available.
It is imperative that you identify the cause of the attack on Bastion. We will require your aid to open the gateway. Once the focus is sufficiently powered, we will call upon the gate to Maldraxxus and direct it into position. From there, the fate of this war must rest upon your shoulders.
Please keep our corridors tidy. What do you seek, mortal?
The way is open. The eternal battlefields of Maldraxxus await you. There we go. There are the achievements. Maldraxxus is a land which revels in strife and conflict, but they should also be bound by honor. If their honor has been tossed aside, then they may move their forces beyond just Bastion. Take care. Danger lies beyond that gate. It is a realm of heroes as well as a realm of villains.
Trust the purpose.
You are welcome here.
Okay, let's go. It feels like it ended very suddenly. I mean, it did feel very climactic where we were at. We had the big invasion by Maldraxxus was kind of a surprise. So I like that it climaxed there for the Bastion campaign, and that leads us right into Maldraxxus, going to find out exactly why they suddenly attack another realm of the Shadowlands like that. I just feel like we didn't get to say goodbye to the people we were with. Yeah, Pelagos, Kelia, sorry. Would have said farewell to you, didn't really get much of a chance. Maybe we'll see you again if we go Kyrian for our Covenant choice, who knows. And I think I will go back and I'll probably finish up the rest of the side quest in Bastion. Maybe that'll get us level 55. I'm also planning to do the dungeon there in Bastion. There is a dungeon. I believe is it the Necrotic Wake? I'm probably going to do the Necrotic Wake at some point and check that out. Let's see what awaits us down here exactly.
If you want to fight, then prove your strength.
Alright, some kind of training, maybe prior to a tournament of some kind? I don't know what's behind this door. Let's go ahead and we'll take a break here, and when we come back,
why are you still in
we'll begin the Maldraxxus campaign.
Enter the arena.
Let me know what you guys thought of Bastion and how you feel about the game so far. As always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support. It means the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back in Maldraxxus real soon. Bye now.